Modding Skyrim with Vortex. Part 12. Creating favorites and groups using SkyUI.
Hello, it's Cupshot back again with another episode on how to modify Skyrim using Vortex. In our last episode, we installed SkyUI. In this episode, we're going to learn how to use it to set up favorites and groups in order to swap weapons quickly during combat. So let's get right to that.
Now that we have our new interface, the SkyUI installed, I am going to discuss how to use it to set up favorites and groups. SkyUI lets us use hotkeys for quickly switching between weapons while in combat. I will press Escape and select System. Then I select Mod Configuration and start SkyUI. I will go into the controls. Here on the control screen, we can see the Favorites Groups hotkey settings. The first 4 groups are set as F1 to F4 by default, and you can add 4 more if you want, although it isn't easy to find more unused key. You can also see the default group and group use hotkeys that we will be using. I will escape back to the game and then press I to open the SkyUI inventory screen. I click up here to select my weapons. Now I can click on the sword. Press F to make it a favorite. A yellow star appears next to it. Then I click on the bow and press F and make it a favorite as well. Then I click up here to select my apparel. Click on the shield and make it a favorite. Press Escape to go back to the game and then press Tab to get to your magic. Click on the book to see all of your magic. Once again, press F to favorite flames and healing. You can use your mouse button here to select which hand you will use to cast the spells. Press Escape to go back to the main screen. Now that we have favorites, we can press Q to get into the favorites menu. As you look at your list of favorites, you may or may not notice that some of them have numbers next to them. Don't worry about that. That just means that these were given numbers earlier. You can renumber them. These numbers are from previous gameplay of mine. Roll over the sword to highlight it. Then press 1 to number it. Next, highlight the shield and press 2. Then 3 for the hunting bow, 4 for flames, and 5 for healing. On the screen, we can see the words F group. Roll over the sword to highlight it. Don't click it. Then press F to create a group. Now up here, it says AD select group. The groups are the boxes down here. Use the D and A keys to scroll left and right along the groups. Scroll to group 1 and click on it to get the yellow outline, or just click on the box you want your sword to be in. Up here it now says press E to confirm. I press E to select the sword, and you see the sword icon appear in the box. I now select the shield, and I press F to group, and it is highlighted. Again, I select my group, group 1, the same group as my sword. I confirm by pressing E. Now the sword and the shield are in group 1. Next, I highlight the hunting bow, and I select F to group. And this time, I'm going to put the bow into group 2 and select E to confirm. Let's see what we did. Press Escape to return to the game, and then R to go into combat mode. Press F1 and your character draws his sword and shield. Press F2 and he switches to his bow. You can quickly switch back and forth between the sword and shield and the bow now by simply pressing F1 and F2. That will be useful in combat. Let's go into inventory and make a healing potion a favorite while we're at it. Now, press Q and go back to favorites. Highlight flames and select box 3 and press E to confirm. Then highlight healing. Once again, select box 3, press E to confirm. Now when you press F3 in combat, you will switch to flames and healing. Finally, you can highlight your healing potion and give a favorite number of 6. Then highlight it. Select box 4, press E, and now when you press F4, you will take a healing draught. Of course, you can press the numbers 1 through 6 to call up any of the individual items that you wish. Also, you can switch hands as I do here. Here I am taking a healing potion. And that's the way I like to play. And now you can switch back and forth with F1, F2, F3, F1, F2, F1. It's just that fast. This is still pretty basic combat. Don't worry, we will be adding combat mods later on. And that's the beginner's guide. There's more you can learn. That'll get us started. For now.
Well, there you have it. Derek from Speechelo has shown us how to create favorites and groups using the SkyUI. In our next video, we're going to start modifying the landscape. I think I'll start with the trees. See what we can do there. See you then.